So, hello everyone. We're going to learn the new subject today. Okay. The subject we're going to start from today's class that is about the Hindu law. Okay. So, as we all know, there are the different acts in this country. Until now, there is the struggle to get the uniform civil code in the country. But now, what we are following nowadays, that is different uh, laws for the different religions. For example, if you are a Muslim, you are being governed by the Muslim law. If you are a Hindu, you are being governed by the Hindu law. If you are Christian, then you have the Christian law, right? So there are the for the sake of the marriage, for the sake of the succession, but there are a lot of things, there are a lot of issues, there are a lot of controversies that comes throughout the religion. Okay, so when we're talking about this religious controversies, religious issues, so at that certain point of time, to continue with those issues, to get the solution from those kind of aspects, we do follow different kind of own religious laws. मान लीजिए there is you are a Hindu, okay? So you are marrying to a woman and you know under the Hindu law, हमारा हिंदुओं का जो संस्कृति है हमारा परंपरा के हिसाब से we can marry one woman. मतलब we are going to marry a single woman and that woman is going to be like our will be called our wife. So, but if we're coming to the Muslim law, then they have the rules, they have the provision, जहाँ पे they can marry more than one woman. Like they can do maximum 4 marriages. Okay. So there are the difference or the variability of the religion. We go to the temple, they go to the masjid. We read the Gita, Bhagavad, Mahabharat. These are our scriptures, these are our religious books which we do study. But we are coming to their aspect, they read their Quran. Okay, and when we are coming to the Christian, they read the Bible, you know, and they go to the church. So this is the diversity of the religion under the Hindu law, under the Muslim law, under the Christian law. So when we're talking about the religious beliefs, then we know that there must be a specific law, specific rules, specific regulation to govern these specific activities of the specific religion. When we are coming to the Indian Constitution, we know that India is the democratic, republic and secular country. डेमोक्रेटिक तो है ही बिकॉज वी चूज आवर ओन लीडर्स अभी अभी तो इलेक्शन खत्म हुआ हमारा देन कमिंग टू द पार्ट ऑफ द रिपब्लिक you know India is a republic country and thirdly the most important point we have studied when we are studying about the constitution that India is a secular country. That means there is no specific religion that is being followed in India. Neither there is the only presence of Hindus, only presence of Muslims, only presence of the Christians. They are existing in India. No. If we're talking about India, there is the mixture of the various religious cultures in India. There are people from different religions. They do exist in India. They might be Hindu, they might be Muslim, they might be Christian, they might be Sikh, they might be Jain. है ना? So there are various kind of the people, various kind of the religion. They live together in this country. If we are talking about the country of the Pakistan, then that is the pure Muslim country. In Pakistan, you will find majority of the Muslims, and there are the rarest of the rare people. They are staying there. The Hindus. They are staying there. They are very less in nature. They are very less in number, and most importantly, they are living there like as the migrant or kind of been shifted to there. And there are very less number of people who are living from the earth. If we're talking about the Romania or Nigeria or England, those countries are mostly Christian specific religions. You can know that, right? In those countries, the most of the people, they follow the religion of the Christianity. Okay. So when you're talking about the country of the Istanbul or Tajikistan, Afghanistan, those countries, they are the Muslim prone countries, Muslim countries specifically. They follow the one religion, that is the Muslim. The people over all over the country, they are following only religion, that is the Muslim religion only. But nowadays the development has been done, like people from one country is being migrated to another country, and even if they are living in another country, they are following the own religion, own rule, own culture. They are not bound to change their religion while living in another country. But still, you are talking about the majority, then you will find Pakistan is a Muslim country, Afghanistan is a Muslim country, England is a Christian country. So here, if we are seeing the concept of the religion, the mostly followed religion of the country is defined by the country's name over here. All over the countries like Tajikistan, Pakistan, England, USA, all these countries are specifically the majority of the religions. They are following one religion at a rate. But when we're talking about India, India is a secular country. There is no specific religion in India. But yes, there is the majority of Hindus are living in India, but that is not majority as in comparison to others, right? Like nowadays, if you see, if there is like 60% of the Hindus are living in India, there are also 40% of the Muslims living in India. There are also 20% Christians living in India. So India is a mixture of all the religions, all the cultures, all the creeds, all kinds of people, they are living together in this country. You know? So this is my India. People from different religion, they are staying here. So this is called a secular country. And here when we were studying about the right to religion, na, then we have also studied this. Like the person cannot be ignored and discriminated on the basis of the minority, on the basis of his or her religion. Every religion should be treated equally and priority basis. Clear? So this was the basic thing about the religion and religious belief. Okay. So when we're talking about the acts and the regulations, the laws which are being followed in India, considering that, let's understand that if we're talking about the Hindus, okay, then we have a lot of rituals to do. Like when a person dies, we do follow the death rituals. When a person takes birth, we do the birth rituals. When there is the tradition of the marriage, when do we marry, then we also follow certain kind of rules and regulations while marrying a person, right? So there are a lot of things, like for example, when there is the elder person from our family dies, then the ancestral property is being divided between his or her sons or daughters, right? In certain kind of acts which is associated to it. The first thing is Hindu Marriage Act. The second thing, Hindu Succession Act, and so on. Hindu Succession Act speaks the family, like the background of the family. Like if the elder person of the family dies in a Hindu family, so what will be the next consequence? Who is going to the owner of the next uh, lead of the family? Who is going to take the responsibility of the family? Who is going to how the property of the family is going to be divided? All these things have been explained in the Hindu Succession Act, which defines about the succession of the property. And in the same way, we have also the Hindu Marriage Act, which speaks about the Hindu marriage, the divorce and other things. Like if a wife is getting divorced from the husband, how much compensation he or she can demand from her husband, how the husband is liable to maintain a marriage. And if the husband is unable to maintain a marriage, how the husband is going to pay wife as the compensation of the marriage. So there are different kind of the things that is involved in the Hindu marriage act. The rituals, the rules, the regulations regarding the marriage, the culture, this has been defined in this act. Hai na? So the same way if you are talking about the Muslim law. Muslim law is an uncodified law that is not specifically defined under the section wise or in a specific manner. It is just uncodified and a mixture of a lot of rules and regulations. Okay, their own beliefs, own traditions. But still, it also speaks about their own culture. Like a Muslim can marry more than one woman, like the maximum limit is four. Like and the Muslim person who is marrying more than one woman, the Muslim man is liable to take care of all the wives in an equal manner. And after if a Muslim woman is getting divorced, there is the 1 month period in which she cannot marry another man. And even we have in the another rule in the Muslim law where a Muslim woman is getting divorced, there is the one-time settlement claim a Muslim woman can claim from the Muslim man. Okay. So there are a lot of things that is being associated in the Muslim law. Okay. So leave that. Now come to the part of the Hindu Marriage Act of Hindu law. So मैं आपको एक चीज और बता दूं. When you are talking about the Hindu Marriage Act, the procedure of marriage, divorce, compensation, all these things has been explained over here. But if I am a Hindu and I am marrying a Hindu, then I can marry under the Hindu Marriage Act. Yes. But if I am a Hindu and I want to marry a Christian, then what is the consequence? The consequence is very simple. I can marry according to according to Special Marriage Act. Sorry for the interruption. I got a call. Yeah. So if I am a Hindu and if I want to marry a Christian, then I cannot marry under the Hindu Marriage Act, but I can marry under the Special Marriage Act. But if I am a Hindu and I want to marry a Hindu, then also I can marry under the Special Marriage Act. So the Special Marriage Act, that is the act under which if the marriage is being done, that doesn't matter what is the religion of the people. It is for everyone. You might be a Christian, you might be a Hindu, you might be a Sikh, you might belong to any religion, that doesn't matter. If you are a Hindu and marrying a Hindu, then you can get married under the Special Marriage Act. If you are a Hindu and marrying a Muslim or Christian or Sikh or Jain, then also you are liable or you are authorized to marry under the Hindu Marriage Act. Sorry, marry under the Special Marriage Act. If you are a Christian and marrying a Christian, then also you can marry under the Special Marriage Act. So this Marriage Act is for everyone. No doubt the person might belong to the husband and wife, belong to any category, any law, any religion. This act is a safeguard for everyone. It permits everyone, whoever thinks they can be the life partner to each other, they can be a good companion for the whole relationship for the bright future. Okay, for them, for the kids. So this act actually allows every religion to marry. Like it doesn't put any restriction upon any religion to marry another religion. This has never been restricted over here. Okay. If I am a Hindu, I can marry a Muslim. If he is a Muslim, he can marry a Hindu. Under what? Under the specific Marriage Act. And the most interesting thing is, under this, you don't have to change your religion while marrying. Right? If I am a Hindu and I am marrying a Muslim, then I don't have to change my religion into Muslim according to the modern law. I can follow my own belief, own ritual, own religion. And if My husband is a Muslim. My husband is going to follow his own belief, own ritual, own prediction, own culture, own tradition. You know? So we are living together as husband and wife, but neither I am forced to change my religion for him, neither he is forced to change his religion for me. This is what the specific Marriage Act speaks about. Okay. But coming to the point of the Hindu law, it is specifically for the betterment of the Hindus. Okay. So there are a lot of things has been explained under the Hindu law, which we are going to study gradually. And this is a very interesting thing ever. And understand this like Hindu law is a very effective and useful law ever, which we need to study about. Okay. So coming to the section 1 of the Hindu Marriage Act, it is it is told that this act may be called the Hindu Marriage Act 1955. So what is the year of the formation of this act? The year is 1955, 1955. Okay. It extends to the whole of India except the state of the Jammu and Kashmir and applies also to Hindus domiciled in the territories to which this act extends who are outside said territories. Okay. If a couple is getting married in India under the Hindu Marriage Act and the couple is staying in England, then if those couple is getting divorced, then it is not like that they need to follow the rules and regulations during the divorce of that country. They can follow and they are liable to follow the rules and regulations of the Hindu Marriage Act only. Even if a person is married under the Hindu Marriage Act and living in the another country, still this act is applicable upon that person. As he or she is a Hindu, then this act is applicable upon that person, and the provisions related to divorce, paying compensation to wife, paying alimony, taking care of the child, everything will be governed according to the act of the Hindu Marriage Act only, and that is the provision explained over here. Got it? So, one more thing, it extends to the whole of India, including the state of the Jammu and Kashmir. Like it has been written in that except the state of the Jammu and Kashmir. But if we are reading the amendment, because of the Jammu and Kashmir is no more separated by the Article 370, and it has been united as one India, one nation, one constitution. So this Hindu Marriage Act is also applicable to the state of Jammu and Kashmir and applies also to Hindus domiciled in the territories to who to whom this act extends who are outside the state territories. If any of our Hindu religion people they are staying the outside territory of the India, then this act is also going to be implemented upon them. Clear? Then section 2, it speaks about the application of this act. This act is being applied upon whom? Upon the Hindus. So if you ask me, who will be considered as Hindus? That is the most important thing we need to understand. Who will be considered as Hindus? This act applies to any person who is a Hindu by religion in any of its forms or development. क्या बोला? To any person who is a Hindu by what? Hindu by religion in any of its forms or development. In any of the what? In any of its forms or developments, including Virashiva Lingayat, a follower of the Brahma, Prarthana, or Arya Samaj. The Brahmo Samaj, Prarthana Samaj, Arya Samaj, you know, by the Swami Dayanand Saraswati, Raja Rammohan Rai, those people was the founder of this Samaj, like Arya Samaj, Brahmo Samaj, Pratana Samaj, Virashiva, Lingayat. This community has also belongs to the Hindu only because Raja Rammohan Rai, Swami Dayanand Saraswati, the founder of the Arya Samaj and all these religious, all these specific uh, traditions, right? The Samaj means what? They are a group of the people, they make a community and they make their own certain kind of rules and regulations and they follow those regulations. That is it. This is called about the Samaj. And they have the specific implementation of the specific rules and specific cultures, specific traditions they do follow. You know? So when we're talking about those people who has been following those specific curriculums, specific traditions from different samaj. The founder of those samaj, they were also Hindu. Swami Dayanand Saraswati was also Hindu. Raja Rammohan Rai was also Hindu. Shankaracharya is also a Hindu. So moreover, the samaj or the community they have made, they have created, that also comes under the Hindu religion. No doubt. Obvious बात है ना? हमारा ही लोग बनाए हैं तो हम उनको हिंदू काहे नहीं मानेंगे? वो हमारा ही तो है ना, तो हम उनको हिंदू ही मानेंगे। पहली बात गया। दूसरी बात क्या बोला? टू एनी पर्सन हु इज ए बुद्धिस्ट, जैन और सिख बाय रिलीजियन, ओके, any person who is Buddhist, Sikh, or Jain by the religion. Okay. So if we're talking about the Sikh religion, we know we listen about the Guru Nanak who was the founder of the Sikh religion. When we're talking about the Buddhist religion, we know Gautam Buddha was the founder of the Buddhist religion. If we're talking about the Jain religion, we know Jaina, he was the founder of the Jain religion. Okay. So these people, when they have founded that particular religion of the Sikh, Jain, Buddhist, if we are seeing their scriptures, their culture, their tradition, their followings, that is